Here on this DeBacco University video, we're going to be looking at manual weeding methods to suppress weeds in a cannabis field. This is something we've probably all done at one time or another, but we're going to look at using manual methods to suppress weeds in a cannabis field here. So first off, manual weeding this can be the most effective weeding method. It can be very precise. However, it does require the most time and also the most labor, which can make it prohibitive in certain systems. Now, increasing the effectiveness of manual weeding. Growers should have a regular schedule when it comes to manual weeding. Depending on the weed pressure, the frequency will be determined based on that. Going more than 7 days, though, between weeding events is not advised, especially early in the season when high soil moisture and low plant densities may make weeds more aggressive to get established and to propagate. Now I'm going to watch the weather when we're looking at manual weeding, because often rainstorms will delay when weeding can be done. So when in doubt, weed before a potential storm, even if it's before your planned day. Simply because its soil being very heavy, very wet and waterlogged can make it a challenge to go through and weed, and it's also going to encourage potentially more weeds to germinate and grow. Now, what's the ideal time of day to weed? Well, while any time you can do it really is best, the ideal time is actually the morning just after sunup. This way, any weeds removed will have roots exposed to the hot portion of the day, and this will increase the odds of desiccation. Weeding at sunset, the weeds may be able to reroot overnight, reducing your time efficiency. This can be because if you're just kind of leaving some weeds in the field, not removing them off-site in a separate pail or a container, if you're just kind of going through with a loop hoe, it can be one way, it can be effective, but you want to do that typically more in the morning. It's not advised that you actually till your soil, and this is not an advised method, because growers will often run a tiller to bury the weeds, or that's what they think. However, what growers may not realize is that they are actually bringing up or tilling up new weed seeds and really not fixing the problem, just encouraging a repeatingness of that problem. Now, if you simply go through and cut the weeds, this is called creating a sterile seedbed, and you're removing the weeds that germinate and slowly killing all the available weed seeds to reduce the pressure, at least ideally, as the season progresses. Now, looking at this sterilized seedbed, I have a separate video on this, and you're welcome to search the channel for that topic so you can learn a little bit more about how that may fit your particular growing system.